Y'all, it seems UFOs are back in the spotlight, with the government starting to speak on them again, and an alleged crashed sighting of a egg-shaped UFO in Russia. Today's video is insane. Let's start with this clip of a UFO captured by a camera from NASA up at the space station. You're actually going to see this object come into the space station camera's view, fly towards like the center, and then up and then zip off. This thing is crazy and it's happening in space. So no, it's not a drone or anything that we have down here. Take a look. Absolutely wild, and of course, no word from NASA, no answer as to what that could be. Next, we have an interesting capture by Sentimental Cactus. This happened the 25th of January of this year. You can see this strange orb of light in the sky, making some erratic movements before it vanishes. Take a look. Short clip, but very interesting. The light it was giving off looked very strange. It didn't look like a reflection of sunlight. It looked as if the light was emitted. Now, before we jump into the egg-shaped UFOs, I want to bring up a new video that's come in that seems to be possibly shedding light on the MH370 flight UFO video that was debunked by saying that the clouds were part of an effect that they found in an online archive, but then that was debunked because they said that that was actually layered and added on after the fact, but then that was debunked. Well, now there's a new clip from another airline. This is 2013 in Spain, and it's compared to the MH370 video from the year right after, and it looks eerily similar and may just add credence to that MH370 clip. Take a look and let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's very strange. I mean, and I want to believe, well, I don't want to believe the MH370 video because what happened was crazy. But I do want to find some truth in it. However, I am skeptical because that cloud layer is in effect, but it could have been added after the fact. And now with this new video, I just don't know. Now these spheres, or I mean, one could say egg-shaped UFOs, aren't just flying around planes. We have another clip from Creepypasta over on Reddit, who has new camera gear, better quality, and captured a great quality orb in the sky. It looks like a silver ball. Take a look. I find it interesting. I think it's too perfectly spherical to be a balloon. There was also like no string or tie-off point. It didn't seem to have any means of propulsion that I could see. So I think it's a pretty good video. But it's about to get weirder, because I mentioned that they allegedly discovered a crashed UFO egg. This happened in Russia, and we haven't gotten much information about this from them except for this clip. And it looks really weird. Some have even called it a fallen moon. Sound off in the comments with your thoughts on this.
Ходишь по лесу ни живой души и встречаешь вот такую штуку круглую. И непонятно, что это, гриб или НЛО, или что это вообще. Походу какой-то баллон газовый.
Now, I don't know. That is so weird. And it does kind of match the characteristics of the UFO eggs. It does sound hollow when they hit it. The best I can do is keep you guys updated on any information that comes in about this. I'm like looking at it right now. Still confused. Let me know in the comments what you think this could be. And I'm not the only one confused and concerned about this particular sighting or all the sightings that we've been seeing. We actually have the government jumping back into the fight, trying to get UFO disclosure out to the people, with Representative Anna Paulina Luna claiming that she's going to start a task force that's going to disclose a lot of information that includes information on UFOs. Just take a look at her speech and let me know your thoughts.
It is with profound honor that I have been entrusted by Speaker Mike Johnson and Chairman James Comer to lead the House Oversight Task Force on Declassification of Federal Secrets. Together with the help of the White House, our intelligence allies, the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, we will be conducting investigations into the following: the assassinations of JFK, RFK, and Dr. Martin Luther King, unidentified aerial phenomena, also known as UAPs, unidentified submerged objects, also known as USOs, the Epstein client list, the origins of COVID-19, and the 9/11 files. This task force will be a beacon of bipartisanship. On the Republican side, Representatives Burchett, Boebert, Burleson, Crane, Gill, and Mace will be joining me, although I'd like to note that I'm expanding this to the entire governing body and will be allowing certain members to waive on. Our first hearing is set for March. The date will be announced soon, and we've already initiated close to a dozen communications with various agencies, to include Pam Bondi at the Department of Justice and the Secretary of State. This will no longer be a task force that makes bold promises only to fade into irrelevance or send strongly worded letters. This will be a relentless pursuit of truth and transparency, and we will not stop until the American people have the answers they deserve. We will cut through the bureaucracy, challenge the stonewalling, and ensure that the American people finally get the truth that they have been denied for too long. If we are to endure and thrive as a nation, we must restore trust through transparency. The American people must be trusted to think for themselves, to form their own judgments from the truth that they are entitled to know. We've been treated like children for too long and kept in the dark by those we elected to serve us. It is my solemn duty to begin mending this trust, to form a new relationship between the government and the governed. Let us embark on this journey together towards a government that does not serve, but one that enlightens. That does not just serve, but one that enlightens. Trust through transparency, that begins now.
Personally, I love this. It doesn't matter which side of the political field you're on, right or left. UFOs are a bipartisan issue. So is a lot of this disclosure information that Luna was talking about. And I trust her just because she's been doing this before the Republicans took over, and she's been asking some of the right and hard questions. So I hope that a lot of good comes from this, and it makes me hopeful for some more UFO news in the future. Again, guys, sound off in the comments below and like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out that UFO video and those paranormal videos right there.